If you talk about sort of defining performances, City have been on the cusp of something big for years and years. They've been one of the favourites for the Champions League for probably 5 years now. Um, Never quite got there for different reasons, and amazing comeback last year against Real Madrid and that type of nearly moment. But last night was one of the best performances of any football team I've ever seen. Probably the best. I'm trying not to let like recency bias come into it and say, "Oh, that was the best I've ever seen," but I can't think of a footballing performance similar to that in terms of quality and tempo and aggression and tactical awareness. Um, the closest I can come to it is probably Barcelona in their sort of prime tiki-taka 2012, 2013 days. But even that was nothing compared to what City were doing last night, because the height of the press, how far up it was. Real Madrid were, they had to be. I mentioned when in the first leg that Real Madrid had to be absolutely perfect to score one goal in 90 minutes. And if you watch that goal back, they had to play 5 or 6 one-touch passes in their own corner quadrant to get out of the press, and then Vinicius needs to score from 25 yards at the other end, like 5 seconds later. However, that is not going to be a route to success over 180 minutes against a team, especially when the other 90 is at the Etihad, where the crowd are bang up for it. The players are up for it. They're on the cusp of the treble, basically, and they all know what's at stake. So that performance last night was frightening. I think De Bruyne was incredible. Bernardo doesn't always get the props he deserves for his talent and his tactical ability and what he actually gives you. But he popped up with a couple, and if it wasn't for Courtois having one of the best games I've ever seen, it could have been 7-0 easily. In terms of level of performance, I think it's the best I've ever seen.